So you had the really strong first half. What do you think you need to do in order to put that together over a 162?
I think the biggest difference between the first half and the second half last year was some mechanical issues and just being able to identify what those issues were and why I was missing as many pitches as I was in the second half, and then just trying to press once I started missing my pitches to hit. I started to expand the zone more. So just continuing to swing at strikes and having good, clean mechanics should lead to, the good first half that I have throughout the course of the season. So biggest goal this year, once again, is just to be healthy and be on the field every single day. And then, I'll just work as hard as I can in the cage to make sure I have those good, clean mechanics all throughout the season.
Evaluating a season like that, with such a good first half and a little bit of down second half, what do you take away most? Do you kind of emphasize this was going really well in the first half, kind of emphasize that part, or how do you evaluate it overall?
Yeah, you obviously have to look at the good and the bad, identify why things weren't as great as you would have wanted them to be, and then you look at the positives of it and you see what you were doing that was allowing you to have that success, and then just really hammer that down and make sure that the things that you're doing well show up more than some of the things that lead to not having those good streaks at times.
When you look at the talent level on the team when you first got here in 2017 and 2019, and you look at it now, is it kind of hard to believe?
Yeah, we've gone through a couple different stages since I've been able to come up to the big leagues. In 17, it was an all-star filled roster, and then a couple years later, it was all the guys that I played with in the minor leagues, and we were all up in the big leagues with not much experience at all. And now you're starting to see those young guys and the core group that's been able to stick in the big leagues for a few years be a big core part of this team. And now you're getting some younger talented guys and some veteran guys signed in each year. And we had a lot of success last year, and now we really have something to build off of going into this year. And we're expecting to win this year. It's how we view ourselves.
What's it like when you just mentioned it, you were with a young group pushing up. Now you've been in the big leagues for a while, and there's another group pushing up behind you. A lot of them are outfielders, so there's a lot of talent. What is that like for you at this point in this baseball process?
No, I think it's great. It just shows all the work that the organization has put in to be able to have a good, solid minor league system behind the big leagues and have depth, and that's all you can ask for out of an organization. So just looking at it like that, I've been with this organization for a long time now, my entire career, so that makes me happy that we're at a point now where I think this team's going to be good for a long time because we have depth, and yeah, that's just how I see it. I'm very happy with where the organization is now. It's awesome.
It's kind of funny when you look around and it's like you said, you guys are kind of the vets in the clubhouse suddenly.
Yeah, I and Santander talk about it all the time. At one point, we were all in Double-A together, and Santander used to always say that. He'd say, "This is the future," And we had a couple of times last year where we were all out there together, and we're like, "Man, this is what we were talking about back in 2018." And it's 4 seasons later, and here we are together out in the middle of Camden Yards in center field during a pitching change. So, yeah, it's great. I've built really close relationships, and I have a lot of friendships with guys I played with in the minor leagues, and now we're here. It's awesome.
What's it like seeing the fan support and just the excitement for the team out here at these events?
Yeah, it's great. You guys point the camera over there through that glass. It's electric. People are excited. They love the guys that are on this team now. We have some identities. We have some different things that the fans get behind certain players. You have the Omar whistle behind Batista out there. It's just those are things that you love as a fan. Those are things that make the stadium atmosphere fun. So it's been great. I've only been here for one day. I had a best friend's wedding this past weekend, so I couldn't make it for more than just today. But I've heard great things from all the other guys that have been here, throughout the few days, and it's just really exciting time in Baltimore and Birdland.